mean, for our team, it's only the first time to really feel about the building. We have seen some pictures even before we are coming, but that's really the first time, and to really experience the different part of the building. So I think it's kind of, how to say, it's kind of quite striking, and when we just carry this and to give some kind of intuitive reaction to the space, and to take this kind of drive for us to have some ideas, that's quite reasonable and also quite good. So we don't have to really think too much about the details, and we just get the whole idea from, well, as an outsider actually.
I think the social aspect of being in a school and working with many people is sort of the advantage of architecture and sort of teamwork. So that's a really important issue, I think.
Yeah.
For the students, I think it's an incredibly good training ground to actually be able to sort of conceive it of an idea and kind of deal with that idea, and then actually pursue it and communicate it in a very defined process and a very defined kind of time frame, which I think sort of that layer of intensity, I think, is something which is really engaging.
So it's really nice working with, we've got 2 tutors from Glasgow and 1 student, and I think that's been really important to have people outside our group commenting. Almost the most progress we make is through the discussions we have across these 2 different schools, because it basically challenges our preconceptions and makes the change in the scheme happen quicker.
Not the shortage of time, but to meet people throughout different schools throughout the whole world, and getting them to know, not as a tourist being on a trip to a city, but also getting in a short time very intensely into a whole place with all of its aspects. Not only you get input lectures about the context or the history of the city, but also you have to organize yourselves in a short time.
It's been very refreshing actually. It's been great. I mean, particularly working with say the first and second years, where they obviously don't know their building regs and they haven't been beaten by working in practice. So they come up with these wild ideas and then they push them, and you have to actually start thinking, actually, okay, I wouldn't normally do it, but it is possible, and there is a reason why we could do that. And so it's forced me to think again about pushing against preconceived ideas. And certainly I would hope that the people I was working with learned something from me, perhaps improve their skills and learn different ways of thinking about things. It's something that perhaps should be done more often.
It's unique, actually, I would say, because it doesn't happen every day that you can join a different school, a different team, and be involved in a kind of 3 days design, with young people also. It's like you can do it when you are in the profession, but in academical terms, it's rare, basically. So I think it's an extraordinary event.
It's strange working with other students because everybody comes from a different background, and I think we all have different ways of working, and it's sort of
it's a big learning process.
Yeah, you just have to jump in and sort of adapt. So it's good. It is a serious learning experience, I think. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah, particularly the guys from Illinois who don't go to bed until 5, and the Japanese who turn up with a ready-made model. But we're getting there.